Good evening. I don't know if you heard me just now, but I'll repeat myself. Good evening. This is Sherry Veronica of Naked Departure Radio, and I wanted to talk a little bit about the Women's March that is currently happening in Washington, D.C., 2019. This is January 2019. You know, sometimes when I see women standing up for themselves, I wonder just how far they can take their protest. Who's at the top? Is there really a glass ceiling that stops women from getting to where they need to go to equalize the playing field? When you think about that song, it's a man's world, but it wouldn't be nothing without a woman or a girl. Does that put things in perspective that there's only so far a woman will go and we are really the playthings, especially when we're young, for men? With that said, I am 100% and wholeheartedly behind every woman, every young girl, even if they are watching a live stream. I am 100% behind this third annual Women's March. I hope it continues. I will support it, whether I get a plane ticket and get to Washington, D.C., or if it's a financial donation, but I will support the Women's March because I've come to understand that we cannot rely on anyone else but ourselves. We must be able to take care of ourselves. And if we do have children, if that happens, even within a marriage, even within the most committed situation, a woman must be in a position to support her children in the case of an emergency. Sometimes it's not the man running away or a divorce. It could be something fatal. It could be something that makes the man not able to support the family. But the woman must be able, must not be set aside, downtrodden. She must be able to live in a world where she receives equal pay for equal work, where she is respected as an equal. It doesn't, or it cannot no longer be 60 cents on the dollar, men as opposed to women. It cannot any longer be the status quo. Women must not be quiet, according to Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. We cannot be silent. We cannot be quiet. We must stand up for ourselves. And with women standing up, it means that there's hope for the young children that come from us. We do bear all the children that are on this earth. We are the mothers of every child, supposedly, that's on this earth. So we must be respected, and if we cannot look to our men to do that, especially African women, especially us, if we cannot look to our men, we must position ourselves to be able to stand firmly on our own 2 feet, to be able to support ourselves. And when I say support, not paycheck to paycheck, comfortably so, support ourselves and support our progeny. So with that said, I am really excited about this particular movement, especially since Donald Trump came into office. Now, it's neither here or there with me as with regards to Donald Trump, but many see him as a misogynist. So it was really interesting that he was picked to run a free country. But be that as it may, we can see the march continues. There was a little snafu. There was a big benefactor who pulled their funding. But, with everything that happens in this world, you have to expect the good with the bad with the good. It's just something that you must anticipate, but you must move forward. You cannot sit down. Women cannot sit down on this particular issue. Whether you say you are, I don't even want to give it the name. It's right there, but I'm not even going to say it because I don't like putting myself in a box or saying that I'm this or I'm that. Women need to stand up. Women need to look after themselves. If you decide to be a mother, you must be able to take care of the children that you bring into this world. That's what you need to be able to do. And if you cannot do that, you must put your mind in some place that until you can support a family, you should not have one. Not until you should not have one, because it has been shown, it is evident, it is axiomatic, it's there in the court pages. You cannot miss it. You cannot miss it. Women are disadvantaged, especially black women, especially us. We are at grave's end sometimes. We can be made homeless because we defer to our men. We want to prop up our men, take care of them. It's something that maybe was written on our DNA from slave days, but it's something it's there. It's there. We need to examine these things, and I know that a lot of people will not understand. They will not understand, but yet there are a lot of women who are getting it. They are seeing it for what it is, and they are no longer glorifying, romanticizing something that's benign, something that is no longer relevant, something that they themselves can do all on their own. You get to the point when you realize you do not have to be a whore. You do not have to do this for that. You could have done it all on your own. And even if you look back and you see that there was a time that you let yourself down, don't let that letting yourself down stop you. You can and you must and you will move forward. Learn from your experiences. Learn from your mistakes. Watch what this young Alexandria, the new member of the Senate, or wherever she is within Washington's crew, watch her. Yeah, I think I like her. I think I like her. And she's brave. She is brave. And she has a lot of pushback from men. And that is what you must expect. Anytime you stand for something, you must expect that someone is going to throw a stone at you. You cannot avoid it. They're going to tell lies. They're going to sing songs about you. They're going to make statements that are not true. These things cannot be avoided. But if you are a hero, you must understand that these things come along with being a hero. And again, I support the Women's March, which is happening as I speak in Washington, D.C., in the USA. And I hope it continues. I will be there to march with you. And I hope that young people seeing this can understand what women are doing for you, what women are doing to take young people, male and female, into a better future. Just come along with us. Come along with us. Listen, study it. Don't turn your eyes from what we are doing, from what we are craving, from what we are craving within our souls. Don't turn your eyes away from us. And this is for young people, young females, young males. Watch what is happening. Watch what your mothers, your sisters, your aunts, your cousins, watch what women are doing. And know when a woman does something, she does it for everyone because she's the mother to everyone. To everyone. And that's what I wanted to say. I'm very proud of what's happening in Washington, D.C. And I wish the Women's third annual march all the success. And hopefully I will be there for the fourth annual march. And I will support you one way or another. And I'm asking for